Good morning, DTC family and community, and anybody who's tuning in for a little floor bar this morning. Studio Dog, hi Amelia. Studio Dog and I are ready to go. Good morning, Lily and Taylor. Good morning. Hi, Kylie and Simone. Be very happy to see lots of you. Good morning, Stella. Hope everybody had a good night's sleep and ready to do a little movement indoors today. It looks like we can't really. Hi, Miss Lauren. Hi, Camille and Karen. Hi, Blair and Jen. Hi, guys. Hi, Emma. Wheeler family. Hi. Happy to have everybody here, and we're going to get right to it. You'll have to excuse me if Studio Dog, Miss Pearl here, gets in our way. We're gonna, hi Ariana, we're gonna do our best and just roll with it. No doubt your pets are also wanting to participate in floor bar. So we'll get right to it. Hopefully you have your mat, or at least a soft but slightly firm place to lay. Then get our alignment going. We're gonna do floor bar, and some center work today. No point work today. Hi Talia. And that's it. It's a Saturday, so let's have fun. Hi, Miss Darcy. Yay. All right, everybody let's start with our bridging this morning, just because it's a good idea. So lay on your back, feet flat, belly buttons are in. You can either do hands across your chest, excuse me, Miss Pearl, or hands by your sides. And you're just gonna think of squeezing your glutes. Let the front of your body be totally relaxed. And you're gonna squeeze up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, and roll down. Go again, squeeze up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, knees and toes stay in alignment and roll down. And glutes together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, and roll down. Go one more time, roll up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, and roll down. Good. Flip over. I'm gonna go this way. Forehead on your hands. Belly button is in. You're gonna think of hollowing out your abs. Pull your belly button in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, and release. Thank you, Pearl. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Hollow your abs out, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. One more time. Hollow out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Flex your ankles, prop your feet up on demi point. Remember, you're gonna think of pressing your hip bones into the ground while you hollow out your abs. Think of lengthening in your low back. Belly button in and squeeze your knees straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press your hips into the floor. Relax your knees. And squeeze straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press your hips into the floor and release. Remember, think about turning out without actually turning out as you squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Press your hips into the floor and release. One more time we squeeze. Curls, making sure that I'm using my glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. She says more glutes. Separate your feet in a demi-second. Come over here, please. Belly buttons are in. Try to keep your inside ankle bones on the ground. Zip your legs up together. 2, 3, 4, and release. Zip your legs up together. 2, 3, 4, and release. Continuously rotating. 2, 3, 4, and release. And zip your legs up together. 2, 3, 4, and release. Okay, good job. Thanks, Pearl. Flip over on your back. Stretch out for a minute. And gently, carefully pull your right knee up to your chest. Move your thigh around a little bit. Gently, carefully stretch your foot up to the ceiling and flex your toes back and stretch. Don't be too aggressive, right, to start with. Stretch and flex and stretch and lower down. Bring your left leg up. Move your thigh around a little bit. Thanks, Pearl. Stretch your foot up to the ceiling and flex your toes back and point and flex and point and lower down. Bring one knee at a time up into tabletop. Try to balance there. Knees are together, belly button is in. Lower your feet to the ground, hands to your hip bones. Try to leave your spine peacefully undisturbed. As you flex your right foot out and lift it up, and we turn the whole leg out and in, spiral out, and in, spiral out, and in, spiral out, and in, parallel attitude. Turn the whole leg out and in, and out, and in. Turn it out, stretch it out, point your foot, passe, put your foot down. Left leg stretches out, lift up. Turn the whole leg out and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in. Parallel attitude. Turn your whole leg out and in, and out, and in. Turn it out, stretch it out, point your foot, passe, put your foot down. Stretch your right foot, lift it up. Knees are next to one another now. As you spiral and rotate, and two. And stretch your foot away from your body without disturbing your pelvis, and out and in, parallel attitude. Turn your whole leg out and in, and out and in. Turn it out, stretch it out, point your foot, passe, put your foot down. Last time, left leg stretches out, lift up knee to knee, turn it out and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, parallel attitude. Turn the whole leg out and in, spiral out and in. Leave your pelvis alone, stretch it out, point your foot, passe, put your foot down. Hands across your chest, belly button is in. We crunch up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little crunches up and 2. Look diagonally toward the ceiling. 7 and 8. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little crunches up and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulling your belly button in. 6, 7. Crunch up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach with your fingertips. Sink your belly button down. Curl up one more half inch and rest. Let your elbows be wide, wide across your collarbone. Wiggle your shoulder blades around a little, peel your elbows off the floor and arms come around into first. Open second, right arm in and up, left arm in and up. Open out through second, all the way down. Watch your pets, all the way back up, all the way back down through first to en bas. Go again, first, open second, left arm in and up, right arm in and up. Open out through second, all the way down. All the way back up, all the way back down through first to en bas. Take your arms up through first, through high fifth. Relax your shoulders and legs circle on the floor. Try not to let your ribs spread out here. Try to really keep your abs engaged so that you get the real stretch out of your shoulder joint. Flip your hands over, drag your pinkies through the imaginary mud to activate your lats. Up into first position, press up to demi-point and turn those legs out and flex your feet like grand plie or demi-plie first. Heels are pressing forward. You can either keep your arms in first or hands on hips. I'm going to go left leg first today for you all. And we stretch and lift your leg up, attitude and stretch. We lift, attitude and stretch. And lift, attitude and stretch. And lift, attitude and stretch. Go to second. Second, attitude and stretch. Go second, attitude and stretch. Sweep second, attitude and stretch. Sweep second, attitude, stretch. Leave it out there. Point your foot. Little circles of your leg. 2, en dehors. 4, rotating. 6, 7, 8, other way. Think about your standing side. 6, 7, 8, knees together in parallel. Sit up and touch your top foot. 1, and 2, and back down. And reach, and back down. And 4, and back down. Arms overhead. Turn out your left knee and passe passe or your right one, whichever one you work with. Developing your opposite leg to the ceiling. Squeeze into susu, miniature sit up of your head and shoulders, and you can either lower down or you can beat and lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Stay. And rest. Okay, everybody doing okay over here? Good morning, Lucia. Good morning, Bard family. Good morning, Felicity. Yay. So glad. Hi, Miss Chloe. Hi, Robbie. Yay. Tim and some Diva Dust here in Sausalito, California. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I hope everybody can hear me well enough. I'm trying to yell over that action right there. So whatever leg you haven't done yet, go to that leg. Here we go. Press up to demi-point. Turn your legs out, flex your foot. Lift your leg up, attitude and stretch. We lift, attitude and stretch. We lift, attitude and stretch. We lift, attitude and stretch. Watch your animals, attitude, stretch. Sweep second, attitude and stretch. Sweep second, attitude and stretch. Sweep second, attitude, stretch, leave it out there, point your foot, little circles of your leg. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, knees together. Sit up and touch your top foot. Yeah, and back down. And 2, and back down. And 3, and back down. And 4, and back down. Arms overhead. Turn out your working leg, develop your bottom leg toward the ceiling, squeeze them both into fists. Sit up a little bit and lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Okay. Good. Yes, Miss Pearl is you seeing more of her real self this morning. She's having a great time. Okay, now we're gonna start you can start either on your back and flip over, or you can start on your belly like I do and flip over into first position, laying on your side. Let's give it a try. Oh, I forgot to do our leg lifts. Ah! Just kidding, leg lifts are first. Legs in parallel, bend your knees, point your toes toward the ceiling, and you're gonna lift one leg at a time, keep your hip bones glued to the ground. And lift your leg up, and back down, and right, and left. Trying to work your glute max right there where your leotard and tights join up, and stretch. Go left arm overhead, right arm by your armpit, belly button in. 1, 2, 3, flip over and turn that top leg out. Make sure your hips and shoulders are in alignment. As we flex, passe, stretch, passe. Belly button still pulling in, passe. Flex, make sure you're not tucking and not arching. Say and stretch, passe. Put your foot on the ground. Press that foot down to the floor and open this top hip. Go demi-point, full point, rotate the bottom leg as well. And carefully develop to the front, carry second, and passe. To the second, carefully to demi-arabesque here, and passe. It's really like écarté derrière. Reverse it. To the back, rotating, and passe. Belly button stays in. Second to the front, and passe. Go second, carry to back attitude. Relax your hip, put your foot on the ground. Knees collapse together, open back up. Knees together, open back up. Knees together, open back up. Knees together, open back up. Stretch your bottom leg out. Top leg stretches into arabesque. Rotate it into alasakon. And squeeze into susu. And balance there. Rest. Okay. Other side. And you can either bend your knees again, or you can do what I'm gonna do, which is more like tendu arabesque with legs stretched. We do. Lift your leg up and back down, and right and back down, left. Feel your cross stabilization in your torso. And up. And up. Good. Legs in parallel, knees together, point your feet toward the ceiling. Right arm overhead, left arm by your armpit. 1, 2, 3. Flip over and turn that top leg out. Make sure you're all nicely lined up. As we flex, passe, and stretch, passe. Nice and soft and loose in the hip. Flex, passe, stretch, passe. Flex, passe, stretch, passe. Put your foot on the ground. Belly buttons in, rotating, opening that top hip. Go through demi-point, full point. Turn that bottom leg out if you can. Belly button stays in. Don't disturb your torso as you develop a front. Carry, second, and passe. To the second, carry to arabesque, and passe. Reverse it. To the back, rotate, passe. To the front, and passe. Go to second, carry to back attitude. Relax your hip, put your foot on the ground, and knees collapse together. Open back up, knees together. Open back up. My rotators are very sore. And together, open back up. Stretch your bottom leg out. Top leg stretches out in demi-arabesque. Rotate into a la seconde. And squeeze into susu. And rest. Good. How are we doing? Robbie, hi Beebs. Robbie, floor bar will be on the live stories here for 24 hours, so you can always go back and watch it until tomorrow morning. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Now we're gonna flip over into first position, laying on our side. Left arm overhead, right arm by your armpit. Press your hips into the floor. 1, 2, 3, fouette. And open, rotating from the back. Start with your leg in second. We go second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude, stretch. Belly button is in as you go to the front. Attitude and stretch. Attitude and stretch. Attitude and stretch. Go to arabesque. Attitude and stretch. Attitude and stretch. Attitude and stretch. Attitude and stretch. Legs together, point both feet, squeezing bottom leg to top leg using your inner thighs. Develop a passe to the front. Carry to a la seconde, four-rond de jambe en l'air. Stretch. 2, 3, 4, passe. Arabesque. Carry to a la seconde, four-rond de jambe en l'air. 1, 2, 3, 4, passe. Find your balance there. Squeeze into susu, still squeezing bottom leg to top leg. And rest. Good. Last time, left side. Belly button is in. Right arm overhead, left arm by your armpit. Press your hips into the floor. 1, 2, 3, fouette. Adjust your bottom leg if you need to. Make sure your alignment is correct. That's the most important thing. And either hand out in first or hand right across your belly on the floor here so you can feel if you let your abs go or not. Start in second. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch to the front. Front attitude and stretch. Front attitude and stretch. Front attitude and stretch. Front attitude and stretch carefully in arabesque attitude and stretch. Hip goes forward as your leg goes back. Rotating actively in your bottom leg. Attitude and stretch. Close, point both feet. Squeezing bottom leg to top leg using your inner thigh. Develop a passe to the front. Carry to a la seconde, four-rond de jambe en l'air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passe to the back. Carry to a la seconde, four-rond de jambe en l'air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passe, find your balance. Squeeze into susu. And rest. Okay, good. Sit up, put your feet out in front of you. while I check what's going on here. Hi, Wallace family. Tootie and Clem and Lou and Jen. Good to see you guys. Okay, put your feet out in front of you and lift way up and over your feet. After you've done a little stretching there, sit way up tall. Remember, if you need to, you can roll your mat up and put it underneath your hips to give you some elevation if you have tight hamstrings. Spread your toes way out, way out, way out, way out, and release. Spread your toes way out, way out, way out, way out, and release. Spread your toes way out, way out, way out, way out, and release. Spread your toes way out, way out, way out, way out, and release. Flex up, and we go ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Ankles, toes, toes, ankles, ankles, toes, toes, ankles. Turn out. We're articulating through all the parts of our feet. Toes, ankles, toes, ankles. Think of reaching with your point. Turn your leg in, sit up really tall, and now stretch over. Try to keep your belly button pulled in. You can always do a yoga stretch where you wrap your fingers around your big toes and lay as flat as you can using your arm strength to pull down. And sit up really tall, bend your knees up. My favorite and yours, toe walks, activating our post-hip tendon under our arch. I think that's especially important right now when we're on funky surfaces like carpet or a mat or linoleum, that you be very careful not to drop into your arches while you're doing your barre in your center at home. And one more time. Remember, speed is not the object here, just foot activation. Good. Scoot yourself forward, lay back, put a foot up in the air. You can hang onto your thigh if you need to. Make sure your knee stays bent as you sweep your toes out and in and circle. In and out and circle. Out and in and circle. Big sweeping motion of your foot and ankle. Circle out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Circle in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex and turn it out in attitude and stretch it toward the ceiling. And bend it and turn it out some more in attitude and rotate as you stretch toward the ceiling and point your foot. And lower it down, shake it out, get some blood back into it. Left leg, sweep the toes out and in and circle. In and out and circle. Out and in and circle. In and out and circle. Circle to the outside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex and turn out in attitude. And stretch it toward the ceiling. Try to leave your pelvis alone as you bend in attitude. And stretch it toward the ceiling and point your foot. Lower down, shake it out. Stretching, if you need your TheraBand or a towel or something, grab it now, or a belt strap works really well. Otherwise, stick your foot up and grab right foot with right hand. Remember, if this is too much for you and you get that nerve zing right behind your knee, go ahead and relax your foot and grab behind your calf. You can even grab with 2 hands there if you need to. Most important thing is keep your pelvis, the back side of your pelvis, your sacrum, on the floor. Do not do this. You're not getting a bigger stretch. Think like, oh, look how high my leg goes. No. Pelvis down. We're trying to get a good stretch in the belly of our hamstring, a true hamstring stretch. Take a deep breath, flex your left foot and slide your left leg out. Then you can get an even bigger stretch. And release your leg. Good. left paw to left paw, as we say. I spoke with Mr. Berg this morning. He is in good spirits. I'm continuing to try to encourage him to get online with us and instruct our floor bar. So fingers crossed that before this is all over, I'll be able to convince him to do this. I know it would make us all feel better. Keep the back of your pelvis on the floor flat. Belly button stays pulled in to protect your spine. Take a deep breath, flex your right foot and slide it out. Good, and release. Figure 4, stretch. Right leg over left leg, reach through the middle, grab behind your thigh, and pull. Again, keeping the back of your pelvis flat on the mat, belly button is in. You're gonna get a big stretch in your glute medius and your piriformis, and maybe even some of you in your hip joint capsule. You can push your right knee open using your hand or your elbow, your arm, for a bigger stretch. Remember, it's as important to activate those muscles, but also stretch them out so that we get maximum range of motion, which in this case means maximum external rotation and or turnout when we're working. Put your foot down, pull your right leg across even further, a little bit bigger stretch. Cross that IT band. Switch back to the right hand and stretch your leg up to the front and to the side and let your left leg open to the ground. Think of your legs falling away from one another. Don't try to hold them with your inner thighs. Just let your inner thighs relax open. Bring your foot back to the front, stretch your bottom leg out, bring it to the front and to the side. Feel those hips flattening out on the mat. Sometimes it helps to reach your opposite arm out to the side. Gently, carefully bring your leg back to the front. Turn out both legs, point both feet, make friends with your inner thighs. Left arm is overhead, right arm in first. We're gonna fouette into Alasakon in 1, 2, 3, fouette. Squeeze into Susu. Grand Onijam to the front and to the side, in arabesque and close fifth. Arabesque and to the side and to the front and close fifth. Find your retiré again. Feel your obliques working on your bottom standing side there. Then squeeze it into fifth. And rest. Left side. Left leg over right. Reach through the middle. And figure 4. Curl. That bone chewing is loud, sorry. Pushing your knee open. And you might feel like one side is tighter than the other. That's totally normal. We're trying to aim towards symmetry. And switch back to your left hand, and we develop our leg to the front and to the side, and let your right knee fall open. And bring your leg back to the front, stretch your bottom leg out, and carry side and stretch open. And bring your leg gently, carefully back to the front. Turn out both legs, point both feet. Right arm is overhead, left arm in first. Inner thighs are actively holding your legs toward one another. Fouette, 1, 2, 3, fouette. And squeeze fifth. Grand Onijam to the front and to the side, and arabesque and close fifth. Arabesque and to the side and to the front and close fifth. Retiré. Squeeze it into Susu. Good. Okay. We doing okay here? Hi, Amanda. Oh, Blair, your dog is getting in the way. I get it. Hello, Charlie Cohen and Seed Center out in the outer sunset. We're just getting our floor bar on out here. Okay, next option is either planking or do what I'm gonna do, which I call the Giselle, which is you're hovering your upper back and your arms just off the mat to activate that upper body. I'm glitching a little bit. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm still clear here. We're gonna stop in just a little bit with floor bar and then I'll reset for bar. So just try your best. Hopefully you can still hear me well enough. So either planking or on your belly, hovering just above the mat. Start with your right leg. Arabesque attitude and stretch. Arabesque attitude and stretch. Arabesque attitude and stretch. Long back of the neck attitude and stretch. Go in second. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Left leg. Arabesque attitude stretch. Attitude stretch. Attitude stretch. Attitude stretch. Go in second. Second attitude and stretch. Second attitude and stretch. Watch your surroundings. Attitude and stretch. As I kick my fireplace, attitude, stretch, and close. Hands on the mat. Right arm and left leg lift up and back down. Switch. Lift up and back down. Switch. Lift up and back down. Switch. Lift up and back down. Arms and legs together. Barely off the floor. And back down, and barely off the floor. Everybody's favorite, go for a swim. Kick, 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 kick. Arms and legs are moving together. Kick, 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 kick. Thanks, Pearl. Kick, 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 kick. Stop. And back down. Arms and legs go way up together, and back down, and the other way up and way back. Or if you are old and retired like me, then you go back with your hands. Thank you, Pearl. Good, and then gently, carefully push back onto your knees and put your butt on your heel in child's pose. Gently, carefully roll up through your spine. Thank you, Pearl. Move, move, move. And we'll go into the splits in a second. You can roll in for a second. And eventually sit yourself up nice and tall and straight. Try not to tuck, try not to arch. Flex your feet, sit up tall and push the walls away, 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 away. Round and turn out. Push the walls away, 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 away. Round and turn out. Push the walls away, 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 away. Round and turn out. Push the walls away, 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 away. Round and turn out. Arms go to first, thank you. Second, right arm over and twist in the waist and shoulders, not your hips. Leave your hips alone. First, open second, and opposite arm, and twist. Good. Up and over. Try to leave your opposite sit bone on the floor. And switch. Hi, baby girl. And go across. And go across. And if you can, go over to the front, to the side, and back up other way. Side to the front, and over, and back up. And then we'll do our splits right and left side. Excuse me, Miss Pearl. Thanks. Pearl's guarding me to make sure I don't roll forward and fall flat on the floor. Just relax. Good. And last thing, because we have time, we're going to do our, Henry calls it Cleopatra on the barge, otherwise known as side planking. So you can either do this with bent knees or stretch knees. You can release your top leg or leave your legs glued together. Remember, you want to think of using your glutes and your obliques and your abs on your underside, right, to lift you up, and also pressing down with your arm, activating your lats and your shoulder girdle back here on your supporting side. So here we go. Plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. And plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. Plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. And plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. Switch to the other side. Plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and go down. And plank it up, 2. I'm trying to make it harder on myself by not coming all the way down. Plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. And plank it up, 2, 3, 4, and come down. Okay, good job, everybody. We're gonna take a little tiny break here now so I can, hi Poppy and Allie. Okay, and I'm gonna stop our video. Hopefully for any of you that are having glitches, that's gonna help. We will start over and come back in just a couple minutes with barre, and we're gonna start directly with plies. So if you need to have a change of footwear, change of props, roll up your mat, move your animal out of the way, we will go from there. See everybody in just a couple minutes.